the defender Vaya, as I was saying earlier, and she starts in an unchanged back four, and the goalkeeper unchanged despite conceding 4 at Tottenham last week. But another new signing, Swedish international Mi Kato, has recovered from illness to make her debut. She replaces Lexi Potter in defensive midfield. And Lily Woodham, another of the 14 summer signings, is preferred to Ashley Weirden on the left for a full debut, having hasn't conceded in 316 minutes. Aggie Beaver-Jones, who came off the bench last week, replaces Sandy Baltimore. And Lauren James gets her first start of the season in preference to Mara Ramirez. She played 5 minutes of their opening game from the bench. Missed 3 of the last 4 games. It was an injury-punctuated campaign last season. Kerr and Ski, who has been a coach for 15 years, came from Charlton, where she was assistant manager, to check with her assistants. Lovely pitch. And we're nearly ready to go. Apologies if you heard some bad language there. Main stand with a healthy support. The players take the knee. Battling against racism and social injustice in the game and in all society. It's Chelsea who get us off and underway here at Selhurst Park on this historic evening. The first WSL game to be played. Here's Millie Bright playing on the right-hand side of the centre-back duo. And Chelsea already front foot and already looking for James to attack from the deep position. And her first shot is deflected. Luckily for her, there were plenty of black-shirted defenders around. Bjorn. Here's Nuskin, who's a civil engineer. Away from football now, Lawrence. James arriving. And she should have been scoring, having got into that position. Lovely late run in though, watch her here. Lawrence anticipating that Lauren James would arrive, and she did. And shot wide. And India Page Riley let her go. Got there too late. Shot nutmeg Damie Everett on the way through. Chelsea would expect double figures from her this season. From Aggie Beaver-Jones, from Gura Wrighton, from Ritten Canarad. And it goes from Yanez. To throw, untidy that. Seattle rain in the United States of America. And James will take the corner. This would add insult to injury for Crystal Palace. Cuthbert. Interesting that Bonpastor has pulled her wider. From the Crystal Palace attack, they broke so swiftly and so decisively, and Chelsea take the lead. Really highly rated all the way through youth team. Here comes the goalkeeper to clawed away. Bright hooks long. Just about kept in by Lucy Bronche, and she's stronger there than the Crystal Palace player. Cuthbert. Just a worry for Palace, in the way that Josie Green was overpowered by Bronze, I should say. Green underneath that one. Wrighton sets Beaver-Jones away. Flag goes up. So the one goal of the game so far, Aggie Beaver-Jones separates the side 7 minutes before the break. And it was very well taken at the end of a decent move as well by Chelsea. They've huffed and they've puffed a little bit for Crystal Palace, the other. Lawrence with the cross into the middle, Vaya away. He'll drop kindly here for Bronze, and that's 2-0. Another Crystal Palace mistake, punished. They haven't made too many, but when they have, Chelsea have been lethal. Lucy Bronze at the start of the second half gets her first goal for Chelsea. Decisive finish, cruised onto it, was calm with the execution. Lawrence had a look up, bent it in. Vaya's header comes straight up to Bronze, no one was with her. And this is a really decent finish. Up and over Yanez. Went exactly where she wanted it to go. Here's Bright. Brighton. Everett was there. Can Crystal Palace find a way back into the game? 10 minutes into the second half and 2-0 down. Ramirez making a physical presence felt there straight away, with the challenge that left Felicity Gibbons holding the side of her head. Just bumped into each other. Don't think it was anything more than that. Where was the cover on that side? The Crystal Palace defence lopsided. Got enough bodies back there in numbers, in theory, but not there when it mattered. Chelsea's run without conceding a goal continues as well. It's now 416 minutes since Liverpool scored against them on May the 1st in that remarkable game. The corner then from Ramirez. And she's in here, across the goal, and James arrives and it's 3, and that's too easy. Really well worked by Chelsea, but they scored 2 goals in the opening 12 minutes of the second half, and that has put the game beyond Crystal Palace, you'd have thought. Did it Stengel? Couldn't get a touch. Offside anyway, I think. Yeah. You see it here, I think, on the replay. Just went too early there. No VAR in WSL football. Some might say that's iniquitous, some might say that's a blessed relief. And Hannah Hampton and Chelsea's goal still intact. Brighton will take the corner. Ramirez is in there, Bright. Bjorn up from the back. And in towards Macario. Chelsea players getting in each other's way. Ramirez just taken off her toes by Gibbons, who misplaced the clearance. Driven there strongly by Baltimore. Danger is still on Beaver Jones. Looks for Wrighton, just dispossessed. Got away with that, Crystal Palace somewhat. Woodham. Would have been somewhat harsh. Oh, I don't know. Did she steer that back to her goalkeeper deliberately? Lily Woodham. But at 5-0 down, I think the referee gave Palace the benefit of the doubt. Went to Gay. Lots to learn for her, I think, in WSL football. They've just not had anything up front in terms of presence, pressing ability. They've simply dropped off conservatively and allowed Chelsea to play, and they play very well. Here's Macaria. Bjorn. And here's Sandy Baltimore. Champion and cup winner at PSG. James with the ball into the penalty area. Valia hasn't reacted quickly enough. Wrighton was there. James takes the touch around the back. She was looking for Ramirez, plucked out of the air by Yanez. A wearied look. Clean sheets in her 3 years as a London City Lioness, but didn't have a clean sheet in that 7-month period at Bristol City, and hasn't got one yet at Crystal Palace, and it may be a wait before she does. Encouraging crowd here at Selhurst Park, an enthusiastic crowd. And behind the goal, that's the supermarket end, and the main stand, which is going to be renovated. A big new stand is going to be built across on that far side. Relatively full. Blanchard, Everett. Can they build here? Pass wasn't good enough. Up to Stengel. Beaver Jones, space into which she can travel. James likewise. Cross came the cover in the end. Bright. And they've got two up at last. Gailey is up alongside Stengel, but it's far too late. Crystal Palace about to make a couple more changes. Probably Pritchard's going to come on, wearing 12. Who is on loan for Manchester City, who's a striker. In swings the corner from James, headed up and away in the end. Stengel it was who got the header away. She might be about to go off. Macaria will take the corner kick here for Chelsea. 2 minutes to go. A sixth will be hard for Crystal Palace. But Chelsea have been by far and away the better team. A class apart. Katerina Macario with the corner. Driven high. Looking for Beaver Jones in there. He nearly dropped to Bjorn. And shoveled away. Forward Galia couldn't do anything about it. Wrighton places the shot, and Chelsea do have a sixth. Crystal Palace out on their feet. Could barely raise a walk, let alone enough pace to counter the Chelsea attack. And Baltimore's allowed to saunter forward down the left, blowing hard. I thought that was a foul, but she must have just stumbled there. Myra Ramirez didn't complain. For Sonia Bonpastor as the new Chelsea manager. No goals conceded, 7 scored tonight. Crystal Palace have conceded 11 in their opening 2 games, 2 defeats, a long hard win.